Ben, there's a lot more smiling faces around Oval Park this week. Fair to say the win on Saturday has almost been a perfect remedy for the boys.
Yeah, definitely. I think obviously a week's a long time in sport, and that proved the case at the weekend. I thought the application and the mindset and the attitude to go out there and perform was unbelievable. I think the crowd, the support, everyone's got behind Geordie, and rightly so. We've got a great guy in the helm here, and the boys want to perform for him, and I think we were able to do that. The important thing now is not get ahead of ourselves. We had a great performance. Have a good week this week and prepare for Wasps. Traditionally it's always been a pretty close one at Rica, and the travelling support have been fantastic, and hopefully their noise can get us over the line this time.
It is a long time a week, but also it's not about reinventing the wheel. What has been changed or just a little bit altered, I guess, in Geordie's reign now?
I suppose what we've tried to change pretty quickly is the patterns and the structures of the whole thing, and just break it down a lot simpler, doing that, and then just start building from it slowly. So in terms of our systems, our plays, make that a lot smaller, and then let's just start getting that in place and then build through him. So Geordie's got a philosophy, and it takes time. You're not going to be getting able to get all these philosophies over in a week. What you can do is start building them in and integrating them, and we've already been able to do that.
He's talked a lot about the senior players stepping up as well. What kind of impact have you guys had?
Look, I think what we've been able to do is obviously, once Geordie's got the role, was to meet with him and get his ideas of what he wants to do, and then filter that throughout the squad. And with Brett as well, with the D stuff, it's really important that those guys, those coaches, demand what they want, and then as senior players, it's our job to then to tell the guys and inform them, make sure, right, this is what we're looking to do, this is what we're going to do here, attack wise, this is what it's looking like defensively, these are our systems, and just try and be that extra sort of voice really, and just get behind them in terms of their coaching points.
Talk about that attack quickly. George Ford was on fire in the game, man of the match, voted by fans. Yes, absolutely. You don't agree with that?
I don't know.
Should you have won it?
No, I should, not me.
29 points.
No, I'm joking. He won. He had a terrific game, and we have a in the change rooms after, we all vote for who we think was our player's player of that game, and he also won that. So we had the clean sweep. So he played very, very well, which is nice, because I think George on the front foot is very, very good.
Looking ahead to Sunday, Wasps Tigers, one of the bigger rivalries, next door neighbours now. How excited are you for you? Get down there.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely well excited for this one. I think the others are as well. I'm sure they are. Yeah, look, it's we lost, didn't we? No, yeah, we lost last year, didn't we? By right at the end, they scored right at the end, which was pretty heartbreaking. And we've had a couple of them now down at the Rico semi-final the year before, last sort of a couple of minutes. So look, I always think it creates a really good atmosphere, and at times it feels like a home game because the travelling support's always really, really good down in Coventry. So look, I'm excited to play in it. It's going to be great, especially after the weekend and the confidence that they brought the squad. So we're excited to get down there. It's a longer week this week in terms of preparation, and excited to go down there and hopefully get the performance and the win.
A few young guys involved as well.
Yeah,
played their part in last weekend's win. What words have you had for them about ahead this Sunday?
I haven't given them any advice actually. They'll be fine. They are in there because they are more than capable of coping with it, so I haven't given them any advice. But I tell you, it's been really nice. Those young guys have stepped in really well. Jordan Oliver, had a really good pre-season. He obviously got some minutes again at the weekend. Tommy Hardwick coming on early doors for Kyle. Obviously never nice to see anyone leave, but gave the opportunity for Tommy to get some game time, which was great in the first Premiership start for him, or game time, sorry. Then there's some, the A-League at the weekend, or Premiership Shield, which we went to on Monday night. There was also some really standout performances there. So everyone's pushing for opportunities, and with Geordie and Brett and Boz and Bakes, they all know those guys, and have got good relationships with those guys, that they won't be afraid of giving them a chance. And a lot of those are really pushing for that opportunity, I'm sure.
For more videos and interviews, keep watching LTTV.